We've now got the Wargrave Challenge Cup, so we go from the club men's eights to the club women's eights here on day 2 of Henley Royal Regatta. Marlow Rowing Club on the left-hand side of your screen on the Berkshire station, Upper Thames Rowing Club B on the Buckinghamshire station, and 2 local clubs here, Cam. They are separated by no more than a handful of miles on the same sort of stretch of the Thames, and they're facing each other here in this Wargrave Challenge Cup.
They'll roughly know what speed they are. They'll have raced each other domestically this year. They'll know what the crack is as to who's in what boat, so they'll have a good measure on what they need to do in this race.
And a brilliant start there for Marlow, the Marlow crew on that Berkshire station on the far side. Did have a great start, but actually we're jumping live now and the roles have reversed.
It looks as though Upper Thames have just got that little bit extra length in their boat and they're a little bit higher in the rate. To me, I can think that they must have had a nice hold of that rhythm coming out of the start phase into a more superior boat speed. So a length at the moment, but this is a very long race and things do happen.
They do, and I think so long as Marlow can keep touch, then they've got an opportunity to edge their way back into this Wargrave Challenge Cup heat. The Marlow crew that's trailing at the moment, coxed by Rose Copus, and racing for the 3rd time here at Henley Royal Regatta. She raced last year with the Henley Rowing Club Dad's Army crew in the Thames, so back in the women's version of the Club 8s, the Wargrave, and in front of her in the stern pair, Amy Wright at stroke, her first Henley Royal Regatta, and similarly at 7, I cannot believe the first Henley Royal Regatta for Paralympic champion from Tokyo 2020, Ellen Buttrick. But that Marlow crew, nothing much has changed for them here as they come towards Remenham Club, Cam.
Yeah, and Upper Thames to me look as though they're actually going through the gears slightly. It looks a really nice rhythm, quite an inviting rhythm to row in, and I think that they've just increased their rate of striking. Oh, there's a little bit of a crab on the stroke side of the 4-person there, or the 4-man. She's just taken a little bit of a wobble, but it looks as though they're back on that rhythm to where they were before.
Perhaps, Cam, actually, we had a nice shot a minute ago of them rowing past their own rowing club on this stretch of water, so they'll have lots of friends and family on the bank, and you've probably been there and you know what it's like, right? When you know that those people are cheering and watching for you, you try and stay in the zone, but they'll know that that's exactly where they are on the course.
Well, not only did they have them cheering, but they had commentators curse saying how well they were doing, and there was a bit of a wobble. So we apologise, we won't say anything more positive until the rest of the race that's done, but look, both crews are doing fantastic rowing. I can see that it looks as though Marlow Rowing Club have increased again, trying to bring that race plan forward, and it looks as though they're trying to throw everything at their compatriots in the Upper Thames Rowing Club B, trying to get back on terms in this race.
Yeah, trying to get back on terms, and it's great to see them, because 3 of this 8 in the Marlow crew have actually come up through the Learn to Row programme. They've only rowed for 3 years, so to them debut at Henley Royal Regatta, what a stage, right, to try to continue on your rowing career, and that will surely motivate them to keep coming back for more. But Upper Thames have extended that lead out now under the guidance of Zoe Thomas in the cox's seat. She's a very experienced Henley cox, 6th Henley here in 2024, and yeah, she's managed to do a great job down this course. And
Coach Claire Forgy as well in that coaching team with Mark Banks, who head coach at Leander Club for a number of years, so he'll bring a wealth of experience to this programme. Obviously a home club, they'll know this water, they'll know this stretch, and they'll be able to execute this race plan perfectly.
And you can just see actually the bubbles on the bubble on the water continuing to be a bit more like a washing machine than a mirror at this point in time.
Yeah, and so if you're new and joining us here at Henley, welcome. But this is one of the great things that we have to manage, is that the river isn't closed. Outside of the racing track, there are pleasure cruises, there are public boats, and that creates this little undercurrent, that's liveliness to the water, and that's one of the factors in the outdoor sport that you have to manage in these conditions. This is a lovely shot of Upper Thames, just to me looks a little bit more superior in length, in rhythm, in speed and execution, doing a great job with about a half a length clear water over Marlow.
Yeah, this is a brilliant result for the B crew, and they've got an A crew also in this event, Upper Thames. So another 9 athletes yet to come in this Wargrave Challenge Cup, but the B crew to get through yet another round. And it's like anything, right? The more entries that you've got, the more chance you have of getting to those later stages of the competition.
And how fast you are.
And how fast you are, of course. But that maintained distance, that was set from Remenham, I would say, the middle of the course. Upper Thames just held that length and a quarter over the line, but a brilliant job there by that B crew to win that heat of the Wargrave Challenge Cup.